For all of you white Christian nationalists that were planning on the rapture today, I wanted to say happy Rapture Day, and I really tried to send you a message earlier on, but the TT algorithms wouldn't allow it. So by now, you may have realized you didn't make the list, which may be kind of abusing the inside of how perfect you think you are, and how, since you guys are never at any fault and don't do anything wrong, and you think it's all right for not demanding the other list to protect the children or even protect them while they're kneeling in prayer on their way to Catholic school in the morning. But you'll have full-on stop NFL, MLB moments of silence for a man who spewed hate his whole life. And even watching the president at this man's very memorial that they made a big, huge deal out of and left tens of thousands of pounds of trash all over outside, by the way. You watch the president of the United States literally manhandle the widow and make this disgusting, putrid, to the soul, dirty grandpa ick, the face he's only made while standing next to his best friend looking over a sea of youngsters dressed in white. The same exact face that he's made on camera whenever he inappropriately touches a woman. This is the President of the United States who ordered a talk show host to be fired and had the FCC threaten broadcasting licenses for any of the affiliates that aired his show because he didn't like a comment about that very same daisy-feeding, hate-filled racist with the right to his opinion. But for every single one of these companies and sports teams that had moments of silence and made a big deal out of this, and they didn't do the same thing for the school, the children, the innocent children at school. They didn't bother with moments of silence then, and they dare do it for this. That shows where somebody's soul really is. So for these hypocristians that were waiting the rapture today, and they find themselves still here on earth with all us deplorable sinners, you may want to look and see why you're not on this list. And maybe, just maybe, you can start with defending the people that are hiding such a list of evil human beings. Yeah, maybe you should start there to clean ye soul. Because I think the next rapture is in a year and whatever. Whenever Trump sees fit. You don't see the blasphemy in any of this. Praising a false god. I grew up in the Catholic Church. I don't agree with everything that happens in the Catholic Church. I agree with the teachings of God as a rule book. But I believe each and every one of us has our own decisions to make and what we do with our choices while we're here on earth. And if we support hiding and covering for pedophiles who have destroyed hundreds, if not thousands, of women's lives, and then you dare demand to take freedom of speech away from people because they didn't agree with some hate-spewing that's really where you stand in your soul? Is your Bible sticky? Because that would explain it.